Alec here, bringing you my picks for Sunday's third round games in the NCAA tournament. Now, Friday was a crazy day, a lot of upsets, especially Michigan State going down to Middle Tennessee State. I don't think many people had that. My cousin did, but not many people had that. So I had 4 picks wrong. So I will be taking 4 shots in this video while I make my picks. Let's get to the picks. So the first game is Maryland versus Hawaii. Hawaii pulled off the upset against Cal, but I'm going to go with Maryland. They looked really good in their game. I think they have the offense and the defense to keep Hawaii at bay and avoid the upset. Shot number 1. Oh boy. Not getting any better. The next game is Iowa versus Villanova. Iowa was able to hold off Temple thanks to a last-second shot. I'm going to go with Villanova here. That was my pick before. That is my pick now. I really like them. They have a lot of experienced guys. I don't think Iowa really knows who they are right now. I think they're a completely different team than what they were in the middle of the season when they were ranked in the top 5 in the nation. So I'm going to go with Villanova for consistency. Shot number 2. Ugh. Okay, so next game is Oregon versus St. Joe's. Got both these picks right, and I'm going to stay with Oregon. I think they just have way too much offense for St. Joe's to handle, so I'm going to go with the Ducks. Next game, Northern Iowa versus A&M. Picked Northern Iowa in the upset over Texas. Amazing game, crazy half-court buzzer beater, but I'm going to go with A&M here. I think they're too athletic for Northern Iowa, and they just look really good right now, so I'm going to have them moving forward. The next game is VCU against Oklahoma. The havoc was just too much for Oregon State to handle in the second round against VCU, and I think Oklahoma will have some trouble with it, but I think Oklahoma and Buddy Hield are too much offense for VCU, and they're going to move on rather easily. Shot number 3. I'm just trying to get these things out of the way. The next game is Notre Dame versus Stephen F. Austin. I did not pick Stephen F. Austin over West Virginia, but they pulled off a great upset, really dominated the pace of play, and they have a literal lumberjack on their team. So I'm going to go with Stephen F. Austin to beat Notre Dame. I think they have a lot of offensive firepower, and they're going to be able to handle Notre Dame's defense. So I'm going to go with the Lumberjacks with the lumberjack. The next game is Wisconsin versus Xavier. I picked Pitt to beat Wisconsin. That didn't happen. Both teams struggled offensively. It was 47-43 was the final score. It was pathetic. So I'm going to go with Xavier to win this one. I was going to have them moving past Pittsburgh anyways. I think Xavier's offense is just way too much for Wisconsin to keep up with. So I'm going to go with Xavier to move on. And last shot, just get it out of the way. Last game, Cuse versus Middle Tennessee State. I had Michigan State moving on. So did most of the world. But Middle Tennessee State pulled off an amazing upset. They are a very athletic team. This is going to be a tough game. But I'm going to pick the Cuse to win. Can't go against my Cuse. So I'm going to go with them to win this one and move on to the Sweet 16. It's been a few years since we've been there, so I'm excited. So there are my picks for Sunday's games. I already have 2 wrong on Saturday, and there have been 2 games. So look forward to later in this week for my shots and my picks for the Sweet 16 games. See you guys later. Peace.